mix the PK with the other plasmodiums such as PF, PV, and PM by the Japanese group that was explored in Vietnam. And for about the study that used the experimental vectors, in 1968, Simian group experimentally transmit the PK to human volunteers and monkeys using like rare Anopheles balabacensis. Then Collins and group repeatedly transmit the S strain of PK to the rhesus monkey using the same strain of mosquitoes. And as I mentioned that they found the Anopheles deras that infected with mixed infection with PK, the others, but so they believe that Anopheles deras maybe is the vector and is competent for PK transmission, but still no direct evidence for that. So in terms of we found a mixed infection of PF, PV, and PK mosquito. Grant suggests that deras mosquitoes are be able to get infected with PK from human because this mosquito was also infected with human parasites PF and PV. So about the future issue to be clarified for the PK study, I will focus on 2 points. The first one, I think anyone still curious like me that there is the possibility of the human-to-human transmission of this parasite. And another point is, are there any vectors besides the Anopheles latens, crescens, and balabacensis in the leucovirus group that are the vector competent to transmit this PK to the human? So back to my talk today, the topic of like the PK study for the transmission from human blood to the mosquito, Anopheles mosquitoes by direct membrane feeding. So the objective of these studies are to determine whether these PK parasite gametocytes in the blood could potentially transmit to Anopheles deras mosquitoes by membrane feeding, the MFA, and to confirm the vector competence of Anopheles deras for transmit of the PK parasite. So the PK case we got is from the southern part of Thailand in Yala province. The patients come with the fever and headache symptoms, come to check for the infection at the clinic, and then the blood smear of these patients observed by the staff at the clinic. Actually, the morphology of the parasite is, they are confused like between PV or PM and then PK. So they are very suspect that maybe it's a PK positive slide. So they send to our expert microscopist in our unit, and she's also confirmed this is a PK parasite. But to confirm by molecular, we confirm the patient blood by extract the DNA of these patients, then perform the nested PCR against the 18S RNA genes. And results show that this case were purely PK monoinfection by the positive bandwidth corrected size by PCR. So we confirm that, okay, this patient got infected with PK. And then in our unit, when we do the experiment with the patient blood, we always feeding to our mosquitoes by direct membrane feedings. So the infected blood of this patient was performed direct membrane feeding assay with our deras colony that we bring from the Bangkok to the field site. After feeding for 7 days, the mosquito midgut were dissected under the stereo microscope, and